Hey guys, Jen here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome to YouTube. If you disagree with any of this, if anything here offend you, if you disrespect, if I don't know, if you're just totally against this video, then I don't apologize. Big shout out to the white people out there who understand and are knowledgeable that white privilege is a thing, and to all of the white privilege doesn't exist in all lives matter, y'all are just an accessory to the Black Lives struggle. I think that the Black Lives Matter movement insinuates that Black Lives Matter and others don't know, and insinuates that Black Lives Matter too. It's not an anti-all race movement, it's us fighting for equality. Again, I'm not saying that Black lives are more meaningful than any other lives, we're saying that they're as equally meaningful. And it's not a fight for segregation, it's not a fight for this or that, it's a fight to be included, and we are just simply bringing awareness. I'm pretty sure you have heard these analogies before all over social media, so let me be the one to say them again. A firefighter is not going to sit down and refuse to rescue a burning house due to the fact that all houses matter. A doctor is not going to refuse to help a patient with a broken leg bone just because all bones matter. As soon as a breast cancer awareness organization is not going to stand up in their chair and say all cancer matters. Another big shout out to the white people who are willing to be educated about the Black struggle and are willing to fight for it. For the rest of y'all, anti-Black lives matter, all lives matter, y'all kill me. You don't understand how it feels to be Black. You'll never know how it is being Black. You will never know how little our existence actually means in a country that has deep roots of racism and prejudiced people. The type of people did not click on my video to be educated about this stuff or to be willing to listen to what I have to say. You clicked on my video and you are watching my video to later on argue with me about this, to tell me that we're overreacting on something you will never have to feel, on something you will never have to worry about. You can legit walk on this earth so unaware of your whiteness and so unaware of your privilege, but yet you can still receive it. And then y'all have the audacity to challenge if the Black Lives struggle should be justified? Okay, having a white privilege does not make you a bad person, but if you're in denial of it and you're one of those people who say it doesn't exist, then heck to the yes, it makes you a horrible person. It makes you another part of this problem. If you support all lives matter, you are not only shallow, but you are hereby making yourself seem so stupid. Oh, and I'm not trying to pull the race card or whatever that is. I'm just simply telling you why you're wrong, or in my opinion, why you're wrong. First of all lives matter is not a movement because it doesn't fight for all lives matter. It does not do anything to show that all lives matter. It is just talk, and talk is so cheap. By fighting Black Lives Matter with all lives matter, you are fighting against a movement that is fighting for something as simple as equality. Now, how does that make all lives matter? This will be very hard to imagine for some people, but imagine if the shoe was on the other foot. And if you're one of those people who are so naive and so shallow-minded to even say that everything that is happening to Black people are happening to white people, then please know that you are a huge part of this problem. Imagine that the shoe's on the other foot. Everything that's happening to Black people are happening to whites have to fear about being shot to death because you look suspicious by wearing a hoodie. You have to be mindful of officers that follow you around in the store because of your skin color. The hurt feeling of the surprised look on people's faces when you articulate and pronounce your words properly just due to the fact that your skin color is different or darker. Imagine that. Okay, imagine that. Then you decide to fight for something as simple as equality, and us Blacks sit back and say, what about Black lives? All lives matter. What about white on white crime? Okay. By me making this video, it probably will do nothing. But at least I'm not someone who can say that I'm sitting back and being silent and watching my generation be destroyed by ignorant people. Where I could be shot because I look suspicious because of the clothes that I wear. No. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that black people don't commit crimes and they're all innocent. I'm not going to sit here and say that white people don't get killed by cops, and it is proven fact that the amount of white people that get killed by cops and the amount of black people that killed by cops are the same. Is the amount of white people that have been killed by officers due to police brutality and have got their lives, innocent lives, taken for no reason, just because they were suspicious or they were acting like a thug or like a gangster. I don't think those numbers will ever be the same, and that's because we are living in a country with deep roots of racism. This is not an attack. This is simply retaliation. It doesn't matter if I wrote 7+ pages front and back about this, done hella research about this. It's sad because anybody that's still in denial and that fights for all lives matter or against Black Lives Matter, you can just walk away with that white privilege. White people, I love you. Black people, I love you. Hispanics, I love you. Italiano, ti amo. Asians, I love you. I have no hate for anybody. And it's sad because some people can't say the same. I don't want an apology. I don't want a pat on the back. I don't want sympathy. I want a change. And I don't know the answer to this exactly. I don't know how exactly it can change. But I do know it probably starts with A, getting out of denial, and B, speaking up. If you don't fight for what you feel is right, if you don't voice your opinion or anything, this stuff will keep happening and keep happening. It will never end. If you don't learn from the past, if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to just repeat it. That's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching. And if you don't agree with anything I said, if you disrespect, I don't know, whatever, I don't apologize. I really don't, because at least I had the guts to say something. So don't forget to check out my last video. Yeah, so that's all. Okay, bye.